Welcome back to Cough Country, guys. This is Steve with your cannabis news. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. That means we got news for you. Last week, we covered Ohio being the 24th state to legalize recreational cannabis, but not so fast, Ohio. Your conservative lawmakers might have other plans for you. Then we have a couple big-name actors who decided they're going to sue everybody and their mother because their kid got high. I don't know about that. And then if you want to know what it takes to ban yourself from life from Carnival Cruises, I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with that little gummy back there. We'll dive into all that and more right now on Cough Country News.
No sticks, no seeds, just news.
From the Cough Country News Desk, it's Steve with your cannabis news.
Hey guys, welcome back. Last week we covered a story on Ohio being the 24th state to legalize recreational cannabis, but not so fast, Ohio. Right after they legalized it, by popular vote, I want to add, conservative lawmakers tried to pass a bill under the radar that would gut legalization before it even got started. They tried to sneak it in real quick when no one was looking, and thank God someone was there to call them out on it. Ohioans got tired of watching their government kick the question of legalization down the road, so through a grassroots initiative, they got together and legalized cannabis through popular vote on their own. And the government was not expecting this to work out. In fact, they were telling everyone to vote no. And now, the people who didn't want this to happen are the ones who are going to decide how this is going to work. And you know what they tried to do? Do you know what they tried to do? They tried to pass a bill real quick that would recriminalize cannabis. That wasn't bought from a legal dispensary, but those dispensaries wouldn't open for another year. And then after that, the state could take all the time they wanted to hand out those dispensary licenses anyway. And on top of that, they weren't going to allow anyone to grow from home, and they were essentially making cannabis illegal indefinitely. They even tried to take tax money that was promised to social equity programs like expunging marijuana offenses and give it back to the police. A little bit of a mixed message there, I'd say. They tried to cap growers, triple the tax rate, throttle the supply, all to raise the price and crush the industry before it even got started. Are you kidding me? But midterm elections are coming up in March, so legislators aren't too eager to rock the boat right now. So it didn't take much noise for them to give everything back real quick. You know, at least for now. But these are the people working behind the scenes to put these laws into place. I don't know if anyone else is concerned, but I'm worried here. What happens after the election when they don't need the 57% of Ohioans vote that voted for legal cannabis anymore? It's a straight slap in the face to the Ohio voter. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. Guys, we'll be right back in just a second. We're going to check out a word from our sponsor. Be sure to support them, and we'll be back with more news on Cough Country. I'll tell you how to get banned from Carnival Cruises for life. Before we get into getting banned for life from Carnival Cruises, let me tell you about two actors from Grey's Anatomy, Scott Foley and Marika Dominicic, who are married and have a kid. That kid got on the bus one day with his friend and found a bag of weed candy that an older kid had left behind and ate it. When they got home, the parents decided he had to go to the hospital. Somebody get them the Parent of the Year award, please. It was such a big deal that they're now suing the Board of Education, the chairman of the board himself, the superintendent, the bus line, the president of the bus line, and the bus driver. They said the kid was intoxicated for over 30 hours, but what do you guys think? Do they have the right to sue all these people over this? Tell us in the comment below. A woman from Texas just got banned for life from Carnival Cruises. And why? Go ahead, ask me why. Why? Because they found CBD gummies on her. What the hell is that? Melinda Van Velduzen, something like that, got pulled out of line while going through security for her cruise. She was celebrating her 21st wedding anniversary, her son's senior year. This was a whole family outing. She's been on so many cruises she has priority boarding, okay? And this woman got pulled out of line and grilled for 2.5 hours by security and then the police. Even the captain of the ship got in on it. This woman is a nurse. She goes to church. She doesn't even have a parking ticket. And she was treated like a criminal, all because they found CBD gummies in her bag. Then they kicked her off the ship, no refund or nothing, and told her she could never sail with Carnival Cruises again. All for CBD, which is 100% legal, by the way. The government legalized it when they legalized hemp back in 2018. It's marijuana with THC that's on the naughty list, but it's all cannabis, so the cruise lines just lump it all together and call it a day, right? Well, the lawyer taking the case said CBD is not marijuana. When you look at the specific rules and conditions that you agree to when you sail, it specifically says marijuana and marijuana derivatives. And what my client had was none of those things. And why so harsh? Why did this deserve a lifetime ban? Passengers have been noticing a crackdown going on with drug-sniffing dogs through security and heavy-handed punishments going around. Frequent cruisegoers are confused, saying cannabis was never a big deal before. Why is it now? And the cruise lines just keep coming back saying federal guidelines, federal guidelines. And I get that means guidelines to any port you might pull into. And for a lot of countries that can include cannabis. But why is it suddenly so important that this woman needed to be banned for life? Especially now when cannabis is more legal than it's ever been. Well, the lawyer thinks that the cruise lines are desperate for money during COVID. And now they're trying to drive up alcohol sales to help themselves out. And that sounds a little more on the money to me. Guys, thanks for checking us out on Cough Country. Be sure to like, subscribe, share with a friend so nobody is missing any news. And check us out next time on Cough Country News, where it's always no sticks, no seeds, just news.